Nice, mate.
Right, Elliot.
Good timing too, eh?
Yeah.
Just when Jace come over. How good. He's not even hooked. He's just been lassoed. Wow. That is unbelievable. That's a good one.
Lucky you couldn't have been good.
Yeah. Don't tell her. And it draws nothing, eh?
Draws nothing.
Nice, mate. Sweet. Oh, he's trying hard. He's swimming up against the tide now.
I've just started the jack obsession. I was flathead crazy, but I've started the jack obsession.
Oh, I've been all
absolutely
day.
loved it.
That's good fish, mate.
Mate, that's a really good one. I'm happy with him. Settle, brother.
It's a nice fish. He'd be over that 50 for sure, Jai, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon so, mate. Maybe 55 or something.
Yeah. Beautiful, mate. Welcome back to my lure box, folks. Today we're throwing around the Holt Productions new swim crab. Okay, these have been released just in the last 2 weeks, and boy, I've been so excited to fish these. I've had a couple of chances, just 20-minute sessions during the week where I've had them out around the marinas and then in a lake. It was really dirty water, but today we've got much better conditions, so we've been out having a go, and I'm going to bring all that to you in this video. We're also fishing with his swim minnows. So these here, these are the Holt Productions swim minnows that have been recently released. They're a tiny little profile, just like a little garfish or a baby whiting profile, and man, I just think these are going to be so effective. Tiny little paddle tail, so we're going to throw them around on the flats as well. But I want to take you through the kind of tactics and what you want to be doing to get the most out of these lures. Let's get into it. Big stingray moving through there. Yeah. Yeah, first go. Oh, really? Look at it.
Look at the brim. I don't even know what it is.
I think it looks a bit brimmy.
Brimmy, yeah. Tiny little brim.
First go on the crab jig.
First cast.
There you go, mate. How good. Wow. Is it the one with the treble?
Yeah, it's the one with the stinger on it.
Nice. Sick. That felt pretty solid too. Yeah, there was something about that. It was a bit more solid than the usual. Yep, now I got ya. It's piddly too. What is it? I think brim. It's moving a lot like a brim. Swim minnows off the mark. You beauty. Well, that is not the first. I got a swim crab through the nose brim yesterday, and I've just done it again. These hooks, they go through the nose, like straight through the bony bit.
Yeah.
Nuts. You beauty. Oh, just got it. I think brim buck, because he didn't come back, and I reckon if it was a flatty, I reckon the flatty would have come back for that. These swim minnows, I think, are going to go alright though.
Yeah. They'd probably be good on the rock.
Oh, yeah. I'm on now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's a brim. Mate, I didn't have to do much then. Sweet. Oh, he's trying hard. He's swimming up against the tide now. Oh, that's all right for in here. Swim minnow for the win, Jai. I reckon. Go on, buddy. I reckon it could be the best.
That catches absolutely everything. Like,
Yeah.
it completely changed the way I fish that night. Like, changed catch rates and
Yeah.
going from just banging flatties and brims to catching everything.
Yeah. And see, we're kind of fit like here. This is swim prawn country, really.
Yes. Yeah.
Whereas he might be like,
there, and I nearly was going to put it on, but I'm going to keep the system with this crab.
yeah. Whereas he might be like, no, you use the swim prawn here when you're going fishing those rock edges. That's where the crab's going to come into its own. So,
and I think the minnow is just going to be an all-rounder.
yeah. So that's kind of what I'm hoping we can do today, is kind of work out a little bit of a plan.
The proof's in the pudding. You only got to look at his socials. He's got treads, he's got jacks. That's tight.
Yeah. Oh. Was that a brim?
Yeah. He's got treads, jacks, brim,
yeah,
mulloway. He's caught a lot of different species on him there.
Yeah.
It's so easy, but you get well doing that. So.
Yeah. Hurts, eh? Alright.
Oh, there's a fish.
Yeah.
That's bloody, I think.
Oh, nice, Jai. Yeah?
2-inch prawn.
Nice, mate. Yeah. Brilliant. Up to your old tricks with the swim prawn again, Jai.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's done well again this morning, eh?
Yeah.
Alright.
Never let you down, the old prawn.
Yeah. She's a winner. Oh, yep. Got him.
Bloody?
I think brim. Just slow roll. Not a bad fish. Beautiful. Yeah. Happy days. There it is again, another one. Yep. Can you just calm your jets, buddy? Spiky minnow. Alright, I'm going to try the crab again.
Yeah, I'm on.
And just get in under some of this cover. Oh, I'm getting smashed.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna snap me off. Yeah, I'm caught. I'm caught on the I'm caught on the wire. I think he's on. Yeah, I've got a fish on. Oh, he just came off. He was fondling it though. Bugger. Jeez, they skip well. He had that in his like he had a hold of that the whole time. I was watching the leader go round. Yeah, but he didn't hook. Morning. Here we go, Jai. If this gets to the bottom. How does that not get destroyed? Is this the best boat you've ever seen? Oh my God. How are ya? We're getting a couple. Yeah. Right. Oh yeah, there they are. Do they like crab lures? It's a yes. Right. Yeah, in the fin though, so. Right. Yeah. Well, I haven't actually hooked it. I've lassoed it. No, I don't think I'll ever do that again. He's not even hooked. He's just been lassoed. Wow. That is unbelievable. Well, right here, bros, we're going to get belted off this little edge here. Watch this. Yeah. Here we go. Please don't be a jack. It's a sick little setup this lad's got. How are you, mate? Yeah, good. Yeah, good on ya. I saw your boat come down and I thought, geez, I get jealous when I see a boat that sits lower to the water than mine. Yeah.
I had a massive hiatus on fishing.
Yeah.
For about 10 years.
Yeah.
I used to absolutely loving it. I got.
Oh, he's on here.
Nice one.
Good timing, Jai. Oh, it's a good one too.
He's around that 50.
That's a cracker, yeah.
He might.
Well done. You're all over it, Jai, are you?
Yeah, I think so, bro.
Love it.
As long as he doesn't drop the hook.
Well done. You just swapped back to your swim prawn, didn't you?
Yeah.
Get him in, mate. Get him in. Good fish, eh?
Yeah, that's a ripper, man.
That is a cracker. Well played.
How good?
Right off those rocks it was, too.
Yeah. We said we'd just come into it there.
That's sweet.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah.
You're all right. Yeah, I just wanted to shake
John.
you in, mate. John, I'm Jace.
Cheers, Jace.
And Joy, I've seen you on the videos.
How are you?
Yeah,
Man, I
good.
love your boat. That is
Yeah, we were both just cheering over it, eh?
I built this bad boy.
Did ya?
Yeah.
I'll just get a quick
Wow.
photo of this and throw this big fella back
Yeah,
in.
mate, that's a
Yeah.
nice fish.
That's a good one, eh? That's good fish, mate.
Mate, that's a really good one. I'm happy with him. Settle, brother.
That's a nice fish. He'd be over that 50 for sure, Jai, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon
Yeah.
so, mate. Maybe
Is he?
55 or
Yeah, yeah. Beautiful, mate. That's a good fish. All right. Good timing too, eh?
something. Yeah.
Just when Jace come over. How good.
You got a photo
Right
of
on
that,
cue.
I'll send that to Ryder.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, that's perfect.
Nice fish, yeah.
Perfect, mate.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but I just wanted to come over and say good day.
Oh, 100%, Jace.
I've been frothing to see this boat out on the water.
Oh, right.
I'm going to come over over and say good day.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Mate, your boat, that's epic. You built it, eh?
I built it, mate, yeah. It's a,
So cool.
got the plans from the States. And,
oh, that's amazing.
yeah.
Wow.
She whips along.
Yeah, I saw it coming down the river.
Yeah, he's 50.
Oh, Joy, that's a good one.
Yeah, lucky. He could have been dinner, buddy.
Yeah. Don't tell Ash.
Anyway.
It's so rare to see something so different, Jace.
Yeah.
On the water, eh?
Yeah. It's certainly a head turn. Everyone that sees it on the boat ramp.
Yeah.
What is that thing?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, so do I. I reckon that's awesome.
And so you can get right up into the shallows and just cruise along because you've got your electric and that.
Yeah.
And it draws nothing, eh?
It draws nothing.
Sick.
It's nice getting up in little skinny creeks and what have you.
Yeah.
I took it up Therma River a little while ago.
Oh, yeah?
And I'd forgotten I used to live up on the coast. I'd forgotten how big the boats are up there.
Yeah.
It's like
oh, yeah.
through this
Yeah.
You got to be careful with that. But,
Yeah, I cop it too, even in this, mate.
oh, you would.
It's
yeah.
a punish.
Yeah.
That's why I live in the creeks.
Same here.
Yeah. Oh, well, thanks for coming over and saying g'day, Jace.
No worries, mate. Pleasure.
Yeah,
You've
good to see you.
inspired me, mate, to get back
Oh,
into it.
brilliant.
So thank you so much.
No, that's great to hear.
All your videos are amazing, and
Yeah, well,
super jealous of your trip. And
yeah, yeah. Well, that was a real
everyone would
highlight.
be, yeah.
That was brilliant. Yeah.
Epic.
There's certainly some good fishing to be had, but we are pretty lucky here with what we've got.
Yeah.
A lot of the creeks up, especially North Queensland, cop a lot more pressure than you'd think.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the crew that, you know, they work hard during the week and then they fish like mad all weekend.
Yeah.
And a lot of live baiting, and so a lot of the creeks, before you really get into the top of Queensland, they just get hammered around Townsville, Mackay, Cairns and that.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Anyway,
All right.
have a good day, lad.
Yeah, good luck.
Hopefully I might get a couple more too.
Yeah. It's finally good conditions, eh?
Yeah, I reckon. It's been nice. What is it, 2 weeks without rain now?
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
First Yeah.
time since Christmas.
Breaking records. All right.
Have a good day. You too, mate.
Boy, good flatty, Jai.
Yeah, that wasn't bad, eh?
Yeah. Like, where's the estuary cod?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, true.
where's the
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. Surely you would be getting estuary cod with these. Yeah? Nice. Brilliant, mate. Well, they're starting to come on now that we're fishing these rocky sections, eh?
Yeah.
This is the sort of country that's doing it now.
He's a bit better too.
He's a better fish,
better.
Yeah. Awesome. Nice, mate. That's it.
I think the key as well is scent, man. I don't
Yeah.
know if that's in my head or
Oh, I haven't been using any scent.
it really plays a part. I really.
Alright, I'll jam it on there. Yeah.
The Holt plastics do have a very strong scent, as in the plastic they use. I think has
Righto.
a strong scent.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really pumped the scent on that.
Yeah, so
Have you been pumping it
I
on?
always do, no matter what, every
Righto.
plastic. Yeah, I always just. try and get the scent over.
Nice, mate.
Right, no, it.
Alright, well I just thought we'd take a break and I could go through with you some of the features on these new swim crabs and the swim minnows. Okay, and talk to you about what I like about them and how I would fish them. Now, this has now become a lineup. If you look at what Holt Productions has released now, he's got the swim prawn, and in my opinion, this could be the best soft plastic going. For a search bait, for a range of species, it catches absolutely everything, these little swim prawns. And there's a 2-inch and 3-inch that goes right up through to 5-inch, I'm pretty sure. And the 2 and 3-inch are just almost unbeatable in the estuaries. So as a search bait, I think these stand alone as one of the best plastics going. And you know, anytime you hear someone's going to release a new lure, especially if they've had such a big win with their first one, you get really excited. And I sort of thought, geez, I wonder if he's going to be able to outdo himself again with a crab. But what I feel like with this swim crab especially is that this swim crab actually complements what he's already got. Okay, and it's not like they've got to compete with each other as a lure that's going to be super effective in the same conditions. What I've found fishing this morning, and the last couple of times I've been hitting the pontoons and around some weed edges out on the Gold Coast Broadwater, is that this really comes into its own when you're fishing over rocks. Jai, you outfished me this morning because I think partly because you were fishing lighter line, and what else were you doing?
Just bounced, like literally bouncing.
You were bouncing it over the bottom,
over the rocks, yeah, right. Rather than, yeah.
And you also you'd loaded it with scent, hadn't you?
Yeah, I run scent.
Yeah, so Jai runs a lot of scent on his lures. He outfished me probably 3-1 or 4-1 as we went over this rocky section this morning. Same coloured lures, same weight, everything, and that really made a difference. So I think those lighter presentations, we also talked about fishing these, I think up north, when you're going over those real shaly bottoms and going after reef species, estuary cod, pikey brim and things, these little swim crabs are really going to come into their own in those conditions. Now, the action that they've got, these little arms, is very unique, and I'm so glad that, you know, James Holt had basically, these swim prawns are so unique in their design and then their action. That's such a big appeal that's meant that they've fished well for years and years. And these swim crabs have also got a unique action and profile in the water, which is very appealing. As I've fished these around the marinas, a lot of brim have behaved unlike brim that I've seen before. They come out for this thing in the middle of the day when it's sitting in mid-water with these little legs moving, and that's very rare for brim to come out into broad daylight, especially in packs, and then start to nip and bite at this thing and compete over it. So that's been one of the real interesting parts to fishing this. I don't think it's the most effective lure for fishing pontoons. You still get them and you still get the bites, but I really think fishing mid-water, or like we dragged this across the rocky bottom this morning, that's the way to go. Now for brim, if you're thinking brim, and I don't think James is actually thinking just brim when he's made this lure. I think he's more thinking about, you know, jewfish, mangrove jack, estuary cod, reef species, fishing, you know, not in these little estuaries for brim. The hook is not really a brim hook. You can still get them, but the hookup rate isn't great for the brim that we've been going after. So we even put a little treble in underneath and tried to modify it. As they come standard, you've got to buy the little jig heads, and I'd suggest when you get onto Holt Productions website and look at these, make sure you get the jig heads as well, because they're especially designed to hold the crab up off the bottom like that. They're fantastic for skipping too. So skipping, if you're going for mangrove jack around mangroves and things like that, this style of little jig head, it skips like no other little soft plastic bait like that with a jig head on the front. They go very direct and you can shoot them in between boats really straight. So that's something that I really do like about this lure. All the appendages here, so they get moving in the water and it looks amazing as you're swimming, and I think I've got some footage here where you can see it swimming. But the appendages with brim, they get picked off, which is a bit frustrating over time. It's the same material as the swim prawn, but once the little arm gets picked off, then you're running one, and you basically got to pull that arm off and keep it as a spare and toss the lure, in my opinion. So, you know, that's something that I've dealt with chasing brim and flathead, but you know, if you're getting fish, it's never been a real issue for me. If you're getting fish on them, you're getting hits. It's never been something that really turns me off purchasing a packet of lures and that sort of thing. So the only other one I want to talk you through, and you're going to see me fish with these a lot more, these are the Holt Productions swim minnows. Have a look at that for a profile. These things are just tiny, and boy, they got it done this morning. I was chasing Bream and Flathead over the flats early, and with the jig heads that again come on his website specifically for these little lures, these things are just unreal. tiny little profile, really busy little tail there, and these are going to catch everything. All right, and as an option, as a bait fish option, if you're wanting to fish fast at times and really hoppy, where you might not go with that swim prawn, again, this kind of just complements and rounds out James's range of lures. So my suggestion is, like, don't go expecting for the swim crab to outdo the prawn. It might outfish it if you're fishing in certain circumstances and conditions, but if you're going, you haven't tasted any of the Holt Productions range yet, I think they work really well all together. That would be my choice. The production prawn would be my choice out of all of them. But now with the minnow and the crab, it covers absolutely everything in the estuaries. And I know they're going to be getting fish offshore like snapper as well on these crabs. So that there is the pack that they come in. They come with a QR code too, which is a great idea. He shows you how to rig them and fish them with the QR code that you can scan with your phone on the packet. I really like that idea. And here's the little jig head packs as well. So there's the little pack that they come in if you buy the jig heads. Alright, so you're definitely going to see more of these on my channel as we're going, and I'm going to be fishing these a lot, especially these minnows too. Like, these minnows are going to catch absolutely everything. They're going to catch a lot of kids' fish too in the estuaries. Trevally are going to be all over these, tailor, bass, yeah, they're going to be fantastic on everything. So yeah, make sure you get online, check out the colour range, have a look at what he's got there, and let me know what you're going to chase with these lures and what your thoughts are. If you've had a chance to go after some fish already with them, yeah, I'd love to know what you're catching. All right, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next review.